Hey guys, welcome back to Skyrim. Now, last time we went over to the castle. If I go and show you, if it'll load. Right, world map. So we went over to this castle all the way over here. Where was it? Yeah, there it is. Castle Volkihar. That was basically a vampire place full of like Serana's family, I guess. And after that, we came over to Fort Dawnguard. And then we spoke with Isran, and then we got some new recruits. So that was what we did last time. Now, before I move on to what we're going to do this time, I have 3 things to talk about. The first thing is, as you can clearly see, my level has gone up amazingly. I'm pretty sure at the last recording was at 50 something, it might have been 57 I think. I don't know, 53 maybe. And now it's up to 128. Now, this has made me have a lot of skill points, so much that I've got 2 left over and I don't know what to do with them. Mainly because I haven't unlocked anything else to put them in. From as far as I know anyway. So that's how that happened, and because my level is so high and the armor that I'm wearing, I've decided that I wanted to increase the difficulty up to Legendary. So that's the highest I can go. Before that I was on Adept, and then so I've gone up 1, 2, 3 more levels up to Legendary. So that is 2 of the 3 things I want to talk about. My level and the difficulty. And now the third thing that I wanted to talk about was, if you can't tell already, I have got myself a new microphone. It is the Blue Snowball Ice, sorry. And if you think it's, I just want your advice on this. If you think it's better than the old one, or if you think it's worse, your suggestions, your opinion, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see if I should keep with this mic or go back to the old one. Because I don't really know at the moment. I'm a bit half and half with it. But anyway, let's continue with the quest. So, when I returned to Fort Dawnguard, Isran told me that he needed to speak to me, and he asked me to follow him. So we just gotta follow Isran, and this is the Prophet quest. Okay, so how do we get up to Isran? There were stairs somewhere. Over here maybe? Oh, there they are. Isran, may I speak with you? Hello? Hey Isran, how you doing, buddy? Okay. I just gotta follow with you, huh? Oh.
I knew it would come to this.
I
knew.
Okay.
And no one.
Alright, fine. Oh, so what?
This vampire showed up while you were.
Serana?
I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dimalo.
Yes.
Says it's got something really important to say to you.
Okay.
So let's hear it.
Speak to Serana.
Probably weren't expecting to see me.
Nope, what are you doing here?
I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk.
About what?
It's important, so please just listen before your friend here loses his
Right.
It's about me and the Elder Scroll that was
Right, what about it? What about the Elder Scroll? What about you? Let's go with the scroll. I care about that more.
And why I was down there. It all comes back to my father.
Right.
I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good
No, I could guess that.
by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was...
I'm guessing your mother died or something like that.
He stumbled onto this obscure
Okay, never mind.
and just kind of lost himself in it.
Okay, what sort of prophecy? What do you mean? Let's go with the prophecy.
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the
Oh
sun.
god.
That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel, so we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with a scroll.
What's all this have to do with the Dawnguard? You took a big risk coming here. Let's go with that one.
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire
Right.
hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest.
No, you weren't. No, you're right. You just have to convince the others that you're on our side. You want us to help you. Let's go with the
Well, let's move then.
better one.
I'm nothing if not persuasive.
Okay, speak to Isran.
Alright, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right.
Because we're going to need to help. Set your hatred aside and trying to see the bigger, the larger picture, Israel. Let's go with that one.
Set my hatred aside. Not a chance. It's what keeps me strong.
Okay. You don't trust her? Fine. Trust me, I believe her.
You better know what you're doing. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible.
Fine. Yep, I got it.
You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to
I
pay
don't really think I'm a friend.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, whatever it says, it will have something.
Right.
But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the mob
great.
priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away.
Yeah.
In Cyrodiil.
What are we going to do then?
Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your moth priest.
What a coincidence.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Okay.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
Where would the moth priest actually go? Do you have any ideas? So I gotta speak with innkeepers and carriage drivers.
The College of the Wizards know about all kinds of... Actually, now that I think of it, I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
This is the College of Winterhold to ask about the moth priest. Oh,
This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered.
an elven dagger, that's all you have. Okay, hang on, she's a main character, so she can't die. So I'm not giving her any stuff. She's on her own. Yeah, so just a bit of context to why I've got myself a new microphone. Basically, with the old microphone that I was using, that was off the headset. Because of that, I couldn't hear any of the gameplay that I was actually recording. So that's why I'd usually skip over some of the Skyrim text, because I just couldn't be bothered to read all the subtitles. So now it should be a little bit different, because now I'm able to speak through the Blue Snowball and have my other headset on to actually listen to the gameplay. So that's probably why there were some stages where I couldn't pronounce certain words properly, probably in the Cardark with the Dragonborn DLC. That was definitely one of them. But now it should be a little bit smoother, and hopefully the audio will be a little bit better. Again, if it's not, then leave in the comment section and I might get around to reverting back to the old one. But why am I running? Where do we have to go? College of Winterhold up there, really, but I don't really want to. Let's go over to Riften Stables and see if the carriage drivers have seen anything. Hopefully they have. And if they have, then I'll make this a whole lot easier, rather than just going up to the College of Winterhold. But oh well. Yeah, so if you want to know how I managed to get up to 128, then I discovered a little trick that profited me in gold and leveling as well. So, right, where's the carriage driver? Moth priest?
It's one of them Imperial scholars, right?
That's right, you've seen him?
Might be that I have, but I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here.
Persuade, please, it's very important I find him.
Now that I think on it, they tried to hire me for a trip to Dragonbridge, but I told them that ain't one of my stops.
Good. Dragonbridge. I was there once. Yes, so, what was I saying? Where's Dragonbridge? There it is. Completely missed it. Right, okay, so we're gonna go over to the Statue of Meridia, and then work our way down. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. Nope, completely gone. Oh yeah, the leveling, sorry. Yeah, I was basically in Dawnstar, and then you got that Khajiit trader, and because of my armor, it is basically sell for millions of gold. Possibly a billion, I don't even know. But basically, because it was such a high level of gold, I basically whittled her down until she had 0 gold left, and then just sold it to her, and then went back to the chest, the invisible chest that I did in the previous video. A link with that will be in the description below. And yeah, I basically took the armor and then rinse and repeat, just kept selling it, the armor, and then my speech went up to level 100. And as you can see here, when I get over to it, my speech has been turned into legendary 34 times, on top of this one being level 100. Now I put at the end of all this leveling up, I had 80 perks to use, so I basically used it in anything I could, whether I wanted to or not, because it was just, may as well, given the fact that they're there. But anyway, enough of that. That's not what you really came here for. You came here to see action, you came here to see story. So we're in Dragon's Bridge, and we are continuing with the quest, if we can find this Moth Priest. And who are you?
Seen some mean-spirited folk pass through lately.
Okay, know anything about a Moth Priest visiting Dragon Bridge?
A moth priest? Try asking one of the guards.
Okay, guards, where are you?
Farewell.
Guards, Sarana's up there, okay. There's a guard. One of Solitude.
Whatever you need, Dragon. Ah, so that was a mob. He rode through town not long ago with an escort of soldiers.
Okay.
They didn't stop. Just headed south across the Dragon.
Right, so we're going south. That way is south. Search along the road south of Dragon's Bridge. So we're going over the bridge, which is good, I guess. And we just gotta keep looking for him. Just following the road, I guess. Shouldn't be too far, I'm guessing. Ah, there we go. It's investigate the scene of the attack. Oh, great, so there's an attack. And it looks like the Moth Priest is probably dead. Vampire. Oh. So vampires attacked. Read the note. I have new orders for you. Prepare an ambush just south of the Dragon Bridge. Take the Moth Priest to 4 Bears Holdout for safekeeping until I can break his will. Malchus. Well, I guess we'll take that. Oh, I don't want to take the vampire dust. Get out of here. Okay. I read it. So we gotta go over to... what was it? Bear Pit or whatever it was called? We'll probably find out now. Right, so we gotta rescue the Moth Priest. Did I say Prince last time? I think I keep saying Prince instead of Priest. If so, I am sorry for not reading words properly. Or correctly, even. Right. Well, there's no vampire outside. 4 Bears Holdout. Discovered.